Okay, we made it to La Fortuna. It's been a very long day. We drove on a bus and then a boat and then another bus. But we're now here at Baldi Hot Springs Resort. So we're gonna go check in and then enjoy the pools, and I'll get back to y'all later. And we're at officially Baldi Hot Springs in La Fortuna. We checked in and we spent about 5 or 6 hours in the hot springs today, and we're gonna go get dinner at the restaurant here. So we're all dressed up, and then we're gonna go walk across the street and get some snacks from the local grocery store, and then hit some more of the hot springs tonight.
Here we have a selection of the taste testing flavors: chocolate, lemon coconut, raspberry vanilla, and tres leches.
Good morning. We spent the night last night here at Baldi Hot Springs, and it was absolutely wonderful. We went in all the hot springs and we did some of the activities in the hot tubs. And I think today we're gonna go hike to the nearby waterfall, the La Fortuna Waterfall, so I'm super excited about that. The water is supposed to be like turquoise blue. I really hope this rain lets up though, because I don't know how much hiking we can do in this weather, but that's hopefully the plan for today. So a little bit about Baldi Hot Springs. It's way too big for me to give you guys a tour, but I'll show you guys some clips. It's absolutely amazing. There's over 25 natural hot spring pools. They take it all directly from the volcano, which is just right above the resort. You can see it in daylight when it's not super foggy or cloudy. And all of this natural hot spring water is filtered into these pools. There's also 4 water slides, and they're all the same temperature as the hot spring water. And then there's saunas, and it's been absolutely amazing. There's also a spa here. We didn't do any spas or massages here because we did massages in Tamarindo. It also has the most hot springs in the world, and I've absolutely loved staying here. And if you're in La Fortuna, I definitely recommend. We got a super great deal and we split the cost for a night, so it really wasn't a huge budget cost for either of us to stay here, and we got this amazing resort spa. Okay, we're gonna go check out of Baldi Hot Springs. It is pouring outside, but it's lightening up a little bit, and I think we're gonna go try to hike the La Fortuna Waterfall. Okay, we're on the hike right now down to the waterfall. It's about a 500 step staircase down through the jungles. It's absolutely beautiful. We saw it from a top, but now we're gonna go down to the bottom. It rained today, so there's gonna be extra water in there. The water might not be as blue as normal, but it's still gonna be absolutely gorgeous. Okay, we're here at the waterfall. It's absolutely beautiful, and I'll show you guys some clips. And then we've got about 500 steps back up to the top.
40 minutes of stairs.
But it's so worth it. This is absolutely insane. Okay, we've had an absolutely amazing time at Baldi Hot Springs Resort, and we're gonna go get an Uber and we're gonna head over to Selina, which is our next and final hostel destination.
my name is Matthew. It's only my second day in Costa Rica. Yeah.
Okay, this is the last Selina that I'm staying at, and I'll go give you guys a tour. I'm gonna skip the front desk because there's a lot of people in there. Okay, so this is the main hallway. Those are the bikes that you can rent. Little garden back there. Upstairs area. We're staying down on the main floor, so we don't need to go up there. This is a little library room. Oh, there's someone in there, but library room. This is our cinema. So you can do movie nights in here. Me and Melanie did a couple at the other one, and it was super fun. Hola. Here is the kitchen. We've got our fridges, appliances, table. These are our hangout spots. Our pool is over there. Before I go over there, this hallway has our room, and then that's a co-working space. And then these are the tents. We did not stay in here, but we did a bonfire over here earlier. So this is where we did the bonfire and welcome drinks. And these are the different cabins. You can kind of see what they look like on the inside. Super pretty. And this is the restaurant we can hang out at. We got breakfast here. There's Melanie doing the little tour. We played pool here last night. Super fun, made some friends. This is the bar area. There's a little river down there, but there's people working. Here's some of the showers. There's the outdoor showers. And sinks for the bathroom. Getting back to the tents. And this is the yoga studio. You can get your yoga mats here and everything. And pillows. These are all the classes that they offer here. And then you can see again down there is the little stream. The water is literally like blue. It's absolutely gorgeous and it's so peaceful out here. Yeah. So that's about the gist of the Selina. I absolutely loved it. I think I liked the one in Monteverde a little better, but it was so wonderful. I love staying in Selinas. And this was the first time we stayed in a dorm. So there was about 10 people. It was co-ed, and I felt totally fine. And I think, honestly, staying in dorms is the way to go when you travel. You meet so many new people. There was a bunch of girls in there from the Netherlands and the UK, and a guy from Germany, and you just become friends with everyone. You go out to dinner, and it's been an awesome time here at the Selina. So we're gonna go catch the bus back to San Jose after we do a little bit of shopping, and then we'll be back at our other hotel and ready to leave early in the morning. Okay, what is this called?
Lychee.
Lychee. Trying lychee for the first time. That is good.
It's very sweet.
Really sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I recommend. Doing a little bit of shopping. I got some bracelets for Nate, Louie, and Dylan. I'm looking for some gifts for Danica and Bryn, and then I'm gonna get my brother some things before we head out. Okay, we're walking over to our train and we came across a bakery and the bread smells amazing. I don't know if you can see, it's a giant loaf of cinnamon bread, literally $1.50. And this looks absolutely bomb. We're gonna get one more and we're gonna snack on this for our train ride, or for our bus ride, not our train. Okay, Melanie, what do you think about La Fortuna?
I love the town. It's very nice and relaxing and very calm.
I think La Fortuna has definitely been my favorite town we've visited.
I think it's a perfect amount of like tourism and then like the locals.
Yeah, I feel totally safe, and you can go to the markets and get food here, and it's beautiful. They have a little park over there and a volcano right there. And yeah, definitely I recommend hitting La Fortuna if you're gonna go to Costa Rica. Okay, getting on our bus back to San Jose. Okay, we're on the public bus and it is so hot. And it's only $9, so
So much you've been paying for.
I don't know.
So it's worth it, but
But
really.
it's like $5 a month for like a 4 or 5 hour drive. So not bad. Really hot,
Definitely worth it.
but it's worth it. Like if you're going to Costa Rica, save money, like take the public bus. Don't make the mistake we did with taking the shuttle. It's not even at all. But wish us luck. We're gonna watch a movie. Okay, so we are stranded in the middle of the jungle. Our bus broke down and it's all flooded because of the rain. So hopefully we'll get back soon. We're just chilling in the jungle. It's nighttime, it's dark outside, roads are all flooded, and Melanie has a flight at 8 a.m. so hopefully we'll make it back to San Jose before her flight leaves. We're about 3 hours away from the capital, and it's going to be another few hours before we're able to drive on the roads again. Mudslides have come down. All the roads are blocked right now. I don't know what we're going to do. There's a tropical rainforest storm coming right now, and we're hitting the tip of it, and it's just supposed to get worse, so just wish us luck in getting to our flights tomorrow. When you travel, get travel's insurance. Okay, so full story time. We were driving from La Fortuna back to San Jose. We have a hotel there for tonight, and Melanie has a plane that leaves super early tomorrow morning. And we're on our way, and it just started to like rain. It was fine, but then like the rain got heavier, and the river started overflowing, and it like covered the whole bridge. And was getting on the road, and our car couldn't get across anymore, like our giant bus. And so we waited there for like an hour for it to die down. We got across. Okay, so basically we were trying to get to San Jose after being stopped for a while, and then we stopped again. The rain was getting harder, and basically the whole like side of the road had a mudslide, and it brought down all the trees and mud. It's just like covered the entire road, and so no one can get in or out, and it's like that all down the hill. So for them to even get to us, they'd have to take out all the mudslides up into us because we're up in the mountains. So we're stuck in this like I don't know, abandoned mall for the time being, and we're stuck with mudslides on both sides of us, so we can't get to San Jose or La Fortuna. All the hotels are booked in this area right now, and it looks like we're just gonna be stuck here for a little while. And then to top it all off, there is now a cyclone headed our way, so we just need to make sure we're in San Jose or Liberia, probably San Jose because that's closest, and we're able to get a flight. But they've also been canceling a lot of flights because of the rain, so wish us luck. Okay, it is a miracle that we are inside our hotel room. Okay, absolutely crazy. So the bus driver basically left us at the bus stop to go to sleep on the curb. He said we could find a hotel for the night, but at this point it was so late and all the hotels in the area were completely booked out. We have like, what, 70 people to sleep on the streets of Costa Rica. And so we were going back to grab our stuff from the bus, and we're walking, and we have a couple Australian friends. They're like walking around the back, and I was like joking around like, oh, they're leaving us. I was like, wait, like they're getting into a car. And so we like go over, and there was this car, and it had 9 seats in it, and there were still like 2 available. And he was like, oh my gosh, like I'm so glad you guys came over, like we have 2 more seats, do you want to come with us? I think 10 colones, and we'll take you all the way to San Jose. Which San Jose at this point was like covered in mudslide roads and 2.5 hours away. But the taxi cab driver said he knew like these back roads that the big buses couldn't get down, and they didn't have mud covering them. And we honestly had no choice. We were like, we're either gonna sleep on the streets right now or this random taxi. So we took the random taxi with 9 people. I felt super bad because there were like so many people there, and there were a couple girls we were talking to, and we told them we'd be right back and give them the Wi-Fi password. But it was literally like we had to get in that bus or we were not leaving that station at all. And so we all got into the bus, and it was literally like pitch black, dark roads through the middle of the jungle, up mountains. It was about a 2.5-hour car ride, but we made it. Everyone got to the airport on time. The people that had their like 3 or 4 a.m. flight are actually gonna make it. Melanie's gonna make her flight in the morning, and I'm gonna be able to be here in San Jose tomorrow. So it was an absolutely crazy night and a blessing from God that I am still alive and I am in San Jose tonight, and me and Melanie are going to catch our flights. Good morning. It is officially my last day in Costa Rica, and boy, have we had a crazy but awesome trip. I'm super sad that it's coming to an end. Melanie left this morning. She slept through her 5 a.m. alarm clock, but she was still able to catch the shuttle to the airport and get to her plane on time and everything, so that was just a huge blessing after everything that happened last night. And then I woke up around 9, I got to sleep in, and I went down for breakfast. It was amazing. I got omelets and some donuts, coffee, orange juice, and now I'm gonna spend the rest of the day probably going around San Jose, the city. Come along with me for my last day in San Jose. I was dropped off in Central Market and I walked down to the theater. I was here last time and it's absolutely beautiful, so I wanted to go grab coffee in there while I was downtown. I honestly feel pretty safe. I feel just the same amount as if I was walking down New York City streets. Obviously, you have to take precaution, but I feel fine. And so I'm gonna go do a little more exploring before it starts to rain. Okay, I found a nice hammock to chill on while I wait. I think I'm gonna go to Brit Coffee because it's closer, cheaper, and that's more authentic to Costa Rica. I'm gonna probably go there and grab lunch and coffee, of course, and I want to bring back some coffee beans for the family. So I'll probably do that, and then I don't have much plans for the rest of the day. Maybe eat at the restaurant here for dinner, chill in the pool, and just wait around. I have a shuttle that leaves for the airport at 7, so I'm just gonna chill, wait for that. Okay, Uber's on the way, and I'm gonna head over to the Brit Coffee Farm and Coffee Shop. Okay, I just had lunch at the cafe. I got iced coffee with caramel in it, and then I got a fajita bowl. It was amazing, and this place is gorgeous. They have a little bit of coffee here, but most of their coffee is grown up in the mountains and stuff, but they do all the factory work here and the grinding. So it's super cool that you're able to see all of this, and just locally done, locally grown. And how we have Starbucks in the US, they have Brit, and it's like their national coffee. So it's amazing, and I definitely recommend if you're in the area. Okay, so I'm doing the walking tour right now, and honestly, I'm not quite sure if I'm allowed here. I feel like you're supposed to have a tour and like a tour guide takes you through here, but I somehow stumbled upon the path, and so I'm walking it, and it's beautiful. It shows you how all the coffee's made throughout the path, and then there's a bunch of different stations so you can try whatever the coffee is from that area that they're describing. So if you're in the area and it is free, might as well come down. You get free coffee samples and you get to learn all about coffee. So I just got dropped off at the airport. My flight's been delayed like 3 times, so I'm taking off super late, and I have a new flight now from New York to LA. So I'm gonna hang out in the airport for a few more hours, get all checked in for my flight, and then 5 hours to New York, 5 hours to LA, and I'll be home. Thank you so much for sticking around for my Costa Rica vlogs. I've had the best trip ever, and I will see you all at my next vlog.